Welcome to a new week, I suppose. It's 13th of January here, so for this week's trades of the week, we're just going to cast our eye back on a couple of trades that I called in last week's video, actually. So we called a trade a buying opportunity on the Aussie dollar and a short opportunity on the S&P500 index. So let's have a quick look at those two first of all. So starting, well, alphabetically, I suppose, Aussie dollar there. Gave us the buy really on the close of this day here. So this was last Friday night, so Sunday night, really looking to open this, I suppose, or Monday morning. We did the video, we're just about, well, pulling back a little bit here about this sort of price when we did the video for last week's trades of the week. So what are we looking for? From here, we've got a buying opportunity, indicators green. It's a messy chart, but belatedly getting the buy here at 89.41. Now, this is a trade against the trend, so we're just going to go for that basic sniper strategy of picking up 60 points on the buy side there. So in other words, buying from 89.41 will be for a target of 90.01. So in other words, just looking for a small little move up to about here from these closing prices here of 89.43. So fascinating first few days of last week, pulling back quite aggressively there, and then of course as we move through to Friday and then certainly through today, market moving nicely through it, actually touching target yesterday on Friday's trade, late trading there, moving through to 90.004, so just about touching target there, but nonetheless certainly scything through that target level there. So a nice trade on Aussie dollar there, certainly not plain sailing there. The first day nice, second, third, fourth day not very good at all, but a real good rocket through there on Friday. I guess helped out a little bit by non-farm payroll. But then at the end of the day, when you're trading off daily charts, you just have to set and forget. You have to let the trades run, and ultimately it's gone on to be a profitable trade. So again, a really nice one, and really, believe it or not, we're 100% on our daily charts so far this year, which is great. And another winner, sterling yen. Now this one was very late to the party. We had winners very, very quickly on the likes of from Friday night's entries there, but we're actually entering a day later, close of this bar. So Monday night we entered this trade on sterling yen. That's gone through and accelerated to new lows today, moving on to our target zone as well, very, very nicely. So again, really nice entry there. Not looking for big targets because Aussie dollar and sterling yen both against the trend. Quite a few trades at the moment against the trends there. So we were in, we're out, we're taking our profits, we're moving on to the next trade, and we're doing it quite quickly, but also very, very efficiently as well. So say two trades called in last week's videos and last Monday, and both of them have now gone on to hit target. So that's great to see. Otherwise, really, so didn't refer to it earlier, did I? The S&Ps was a trade that we called here, and actually we got short on the open of the 6th there, went through and hit target straight away. So there was my entry, close of this bar last Friday night, 1831.4, and then the market moving down to really 25.4 would be our target. You can see the low there, moving a good sort of 20 points through that target zone as well, in fact closing at our exit price there. So again, entry, target hit, profits achieved, very, very nice. So as I say, Aussie dollar, S&Ps called last week, both hit target. Sterling yen confirming last Monday night, but also hitting target there as well, so that's nice. Otherwise, we haven't really got much else going on at the moment. We've got a couple of trades on, we've got one on DAX, one on Dow at the moment to the short side, but really very, very little open on our top sort of 16 markets there. Looking through to some of the other markets, just to give you a little bit more of an action of what we've had over the last week. Even the BUND was moving along quite nicely there, had a nice rocket higher on that non-farm payroll last Friday, giving us a buy there from that 139.79 area. Only about 10 points or so short of target zone now, but certainly moving along nicely in that right direction. Copper as well, moving down very nicely as well from that short here. Again, moving down very nicely against that trend and moving on to target as well. Don't tend to trade a lot of copper or the BUND, but certainly some decent opportunities for those of you that have interest in those markets. A couple of markets that certainly were asked about by customers, a couple of people trading some of the Aussie pairs last week. Interesting to have a quick look at those ones as well. Euro Aussie there, giving us that short from this day. Terrible risk reward, but do you know what? The market's gone on and done it now. 151.82 was that entry, really needing the market to go sub 151.00. It's done it. It's hit that target just today as well, so that's gone on to be a really nice trade. And then another trade, this particular client who was asking about, asked me to have a look out for him, was also sterling Aussie as well. It actually hit target straight away, but he got in very late, really mismanaged that trade, but ultimately that trade has now gone down and achieved his target that he was originally looking for as well. So to be honest with you, some great moves on those daily charts there. Of course, it's about knowing how to do it. You know, very easy to spot the sniper. It's a different thing knowing about targets, stops, that sort of thing. But ultimately, you know, that is what we teach here at Trend Signal, giving you a good, full, rigid, structured trading plan, if you like, so you can execute trades in confidence ultimately. So some really nice opportunities there. We'll have a look back next week. We'll see how that the Dow and the DAX trades got on. And otherwise, just sitting and waiting for new opportunities now. We've had quite a lot of trades already this year on the daily chart on our top 16 markets, and now it's just a question of sitting and waiting for the next ones. Have a good week.
If you would like more information about trading the right way, Trend Signal is giving you the opportunity to see and hear about its services live at a free online seminar. Take a look at the Trend Signal website for the latest events and to book your free place.